So we all know that the internet has been buzzing since the beginning of the year about Bam Bam and Teddy A marriage breakup. The rumors has been everywhere and fans have been asking questions non-stop. At first, people thought it might have something to do with Bam Bam having a romantic connection with actor Uzor Arukwe. After all, they stayed together in that viral movie Love in Every Word. But now, it has been said that the real reason behind the drama is Teddy A allegedly cheating, that is Bam Bam's husband. And just to clear the air, Uzor Arukwe has also stepped up to say that he had absolutely nothing to do with Bam Bam outside of their work on their movie. So what really happened in one of the Big Brother Naija most loved couples, and how did this movie stir up even more conversation? Make sure you're sticking around, because in this video we're breaking down everything from their love story to the movies, the rumors, the interviews, and even the latest cheating allegation. You do not want to miss this one. Before Love in Every Word, before we knew Bam Bam as Achalugo, before all the rumors and the drama, let me take you a step back and remind you why fans were actually rooting for Bam Bam and Teddy A in the first place. If you didn't know, these two first came into the spotlight on Big Brother Nigeria, and everybody could see the sparks flying inside the house. In as much as some people were rooting for them, other people thought that they were probably just playing games into the house. From their playful banter to heartfelt moments, their chemistry had fans hooked from the very beginning of their showtime. Social media went crazy. A lot of memes, fan edits, and endless shipping began for them. After the show, a lot of people thought that they were probably going to not end up together, but their love story didn't slow down. It only got stronger. They took fans along on the journey on their relationship as it blossomed outside the house, eventually leading to a very beautiful wedding. And it didn't stop there, of course. The couples went on to start a family, making fans even much more invested in their journey together. It was truly one of Big Brother Naija most loved house couples you could actually find out there. A fairy tale that made all the recent drama even much more shocking. Just take a look at some of their moments in the Big Brother Naija house.
Genuine they are. I'm not sure if they would exist outside here. Teddy and I are taking it a day at a time. We're not trying to overthink anything. We genuinely enjoy each other's company. We genuinely have arguments, the house sees that he genuinely cares for me and he's holding it down, acts jealous sometimes, and vice versa.
Now, let's talk about Bam Bam. Someone who has always been very well loved and celebrated by her fans. Her talent, her style, her vibes, everything about her just clicked, and in fact she was celebrated also for being a very good mother. And of course, she had the full support from her husband Teddy A through it all. Then came Love in Every Word, the first movie. Fans were in awe. They praised Bam Bam for her performances, and everyone loved seeing Teddy A cheer her on. It felt like everything was perfect. A couple in love, a talented actress, and a movie that put her on the global map. But as we all know, in the entertainment world, the second part can sometimes bring more drama than the first. Love in Every Word Part 2 hit, and that is when things started getting messy. Rumors began swirling online. Some fans started connecting the movie to tension in Bam Bam's marriage, and yes, you guessed it, Uzor Arukwe's name popped up in the conversation. Some people on social media claim that Bam Bam was pregnant for Uzor Arukwe naturally. This got people connecting the dots, saying the movie might have been the beginning of tension in her marriage with Teddy A, and it didn't stop there. Some fans even started saying Bam Bam has become a little pompous and that her attitude was affecting her relationship. You know how social media is. Once the speculation starts, it spreads like wildfire. Things got so intense that Uzor Arukwe had to step in. At one point, he even made a post saying a specific account has been identified to spread false rumors and baseless accusations about him and his profession, and his engagement with another colleague in the industry. In his post, he said, "I choose not to quote the account directly as I refuse to give such account the engagement they seek at the risk of jail time. Believe me when I say this, that individual will be made a scapegoat, so others can learn to respect boundaries and refrain from chasing clout and Elon Musk's money at the expense of damaging someone else's reputation." After he made that post, we thought the whole situation was going to die down, but it didn't. And in his recent interview with BBC, Uzor Arukwe, he addressed the controversy surrounding his on-screen role with actress and reality star Bam Bam, following rumors that the two were romantically involved. Speaking during the interview with BBC Igbo, Arukwe explained that the movie they featured in together was the first time he had ever met her, that was Bam Bam. He said, "Before I touched her, I asked her if there was any way I could touch her that her husband wouldn't like, or they might actually cause problem at home," he said. According to the actor, he made the request out of respect for Bam Bam's marriage and to ensure that nothing done during the filming would cause issues in her home. However, after the movie was released, speculations began circulating online claiming that both actors were dating and he had slept together with her. "This movie was the first time I had ever met her," he said, "but people started saying we slept together and were dating, which was completely false," Uzor Arukwe added. He stressed that the rumors are untrue and noted that the controversy has been generating conversations online, particularly because Bam Bam is married. Uzor Arukwe maintained that their relationship was strictly professional and limited to their roles in the film. That was what he said during the interview.
Because it's just work, we have to do what we have to do. Now, my job is to make sure that it's believable. And what I do before the film, we don't get meeting my colleague, the female person, Joy Ajicho. How far is too far? What because I do not want to go beyond the bounds of decency, and Uzor is grouping or something like that. No. So I always ask,
with all the rumors and speculation online, some people have been saying that their marriage have been hanging by a thin thread from day one, and the internet brought up an old interview where Bam Bam talked about how marriage was already challenging for her in the very beginning. So even before the recent drama, fans have been looking closely at their relationship, trying to figure out if this was always a fairy tale or if there was a crack behind the screen. And with all the rumors, movie talk and recent interview, people are now debating more than ever what really went on between Bam Bam and Teddy.
How has marriage been for you?
Marriage has been a journey, right?
Right.
We're two imperfect people who fell in love with each other. On the journey of being in love, with the baby came into the picture, we got married, and for a while we were wondering what were we doing here. We wondered if it was even the will of God in the first place. I started to evolve as a woman in the marriage. I started to discover myself. He started to discover himself. Our differences started to clash. There were many times we questioned why we are even here and what we're doing. Mm-hmm. But I held on to God. I held on to his promises for me. In the marriage, he gave his life to Christ. He met God in the marriage, and he started to understand seeking God's face concerning everything, running through.
Now, here's where the story actually gets really heated. Recently, a new allegation has been making the rounds, and it is about Teddy A. A lot of fans and social media users are saying that Teddy A allegedly cheated on Bam Bam, and many are pointing to this as the major reasons why the couple are no longer together. To make things even much more intense, a video has now started circulating online. People are watching it, dissecting every detail and sharing their opinion. Fans are debating, speculating and asking questions. Did this really break their marriage, or is social media just overreacting? Some fans are now saying that if it weren't for his friends pressuring him and making him realize he might miss out on a good thing, Teddy A may never have gotten married to Bam Bam in the first place. And yes, just 2 weeks later, he popped the "will you marry me" question, a moment that now has everybody talking and questioning the true dynamics between or behind their relationship.
So we be fight. We're fighting for about 2 weeks. Yeah, we're almost done. We're actually
at the end
pretty
of
much
the
done. So I was like, I can't talk to my PA. Say, come, I don't feel end this thing like this now. Make we get closure. Wow. So that night, I can't reason. I'm saying, boy, guy, you don't deal with this girl from Big Brother to now. All these things have happened. You want to just suddenly
go away.
Oh boy, they crazy. So I can call my brother for Yankee. Say, Alpha. It's not what I want to do. What do you think? He can say, how do you feel? I say, bro, I feel like I'm about to throw up because I can't explain the emotions. My belly they erupt. I feel like say, you can say, bro, do this thing now. If you don't do them, you go regret to. I say, I go regret. What do you mean regret? He say, bro, you're in love with this girl. Now they fight. You say you want to leave him. Let me say tomorrow night you go see him with one boy for Instagram. Now you go they vex. They say you did depressed. One thing. I say, okay. I went to her place. She wasn't there. I was in the room because inside room. She just enter inside house. She just the para say, can you imagine? As she opened door, she just see me for there.
No.
Person way with the fight for 2 weeks. She was angry. She was crying.
No.
I hate you. I say, I'm sorry.
So after everything, the breakup rumors, the movie drama, the social media speculation, and the cheating allegation, what is really going on with Bam Bam and Teddy A? Here's my take. It seems like their marriage was never as simple as fans hoped. Add in the pressure from social media, the viral movie, and the personal decisions behind closed door. It is no wonder that fans are glued to every update. Some people are saying Teddy A actions might have been the breaking point, while others argue that social media and the public expectations only made things much more complicated. Whatever the case may be, one thing is clear: this story has layers, and we may never know the full picture. And with the previous allegations that Teddy A was raising his hands on Bam Bam, there have actually been a lot of rumors that, was setting foundation for their relationship to not be stable. Take a look at this.
Yeah. What's one of the things that because you talked about the press, what's one of the things that you've read that's really broken your heart?
Wow. When they said I was beating my wife, that was a lot, woke up, went downstairs. My wife was there. She was watching the movie. She was pregnant.
Right.
We were just laughing. Next thing,
So even worse, they were saying this thing about you beating your pregnant
yes,
wife. Right.
And I check my phone. I'm seeing my notifications go off. I'm like, I didn't drop content that's trending. What's going on?
What did I do?
What did I do? Or what are they saying now?
Yeah.
And I'm going through comments. I'm like,
Yeah.
my wife, she's angry. She's like, who would do this? She's very emotional. She's like, who would do this? I was like, oh man, I don't know. This is probably one ex somewhere or my village people, trying to come after me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I called my manager. I'm like, what do we do? He was like, Teddy, don't fuel the fire. Just let it go.
Right.
But here's what I want to know from you. Do you think that their marriage could have survived without all this drama, or was it already shaking ground from the start? Drop all your thoughts in the comment section below. I am actually curious to see what you think. I'm going to let you guys to see other people's opinions so that we can have a conversation and know what the whole situation is all about. But before I let you enjoy the rest of the video, I just want to say, if you're coming across this channel for the first time, this is Cameroon Media, where we talk about everything trends and entertainment. If this is something that resonates with you, or if this is something you want to keep seeing, please kindly subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notification, share this video with anybody who might be interested in trends, and yes, just enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bam Bam and Teddy's marriage, it has been trending since last year, and people are wondering, are they still together? Are they over? Is the marriage over? And all that? Are they separated? And now they unfollowed each other on Instagram, and it's been spreading. People have been talking about it. And notice one thing, bad news, spreads like wildfire in Nigeria. I think people really love bad news, And let me be honest, actually, I love this. They are one of my favorite couples, honestly speaking. Now, from the days of BBNaija, the way people shamed them, disgraced them, and all that. They were having sex and all that. And they stood together, they got married, have two beautiful kids together, and they are still together. I love them that they stood the test of time, honestly speaking, because the way Nigerians shamed, especially Bam Bam, and then she came out of it, going to the movies, acting, building a career for herself as an actress and all that, doing movies, and then this whole story about the marriage. It seems people really want them to separate. People don't want the marriage to work, to be honest. But I didn't want to talk about this. I didn't talk about it because we didn't know the real story. We didn't know that it's together because we've been hearing different stories. Some are saying they separated since last year, that she left the house. Some are saying allegedly, and some are saying she's still together with the husband. They're still together. Different stories and all that. For me, I feel like no marriage is perfect. To be honest, there must be ups and downs in marriage and all that. And then for the fact that the Bam Bam, this new fan fame, the career, she's growing and everything, the fame and all that. I feel like, it's going to be difficult. There's going to be a bit of change in the family, honestly speaking. So I know there must be some little things going on in the family, but it's not something they can't actually say to, according to what I'm hearing. So I wish them all the best, and the way people have been feasting on this story, that one, I'm not together. They're blaming Uzor Arukwe for getting too close to her, for doing the Chalugo movie. They're blaming Omoni Oboli for bringing. Some people are saying they will not watch Bambam's movie again. Now why would she do it like that for her? She's getting too close to Uzor Arukwe. No, different people. Hey, Omo. It is well. I pray they are still together. That's just my own. I pray they are still together. Honestly speaking, I know it's not easy. It's not easy in this industry. It's not easy.